Alright guys, Jack here at JBF Music and Guitar Lessons. What I've got for you today is a reaction / analysis, so probably some guitar lessony stuff going on Dueling Banjos. If you want to see me get my mind blown with the original one, the soundtrack from Deliverance, you can check the eye up there. But this one is Roy Clark and I believe Buck Trent playing banjo together. Everything I've seen of Roy so far has been thoroughly impressive. You can see my first time legitimately seeing him with the eye up there. Before we crack on, I want to give a huge thank you to Rabbi Rabs, who had originally suggested me to check out the Dueling Banjos, which has led me onto this one. Also Matt Hortzman, Glenn Kelly, Stephen Williams and Rebecca Hay. All you guys, thank you so much for your continued support on Patreon, and that's the place to go if you've got a suggestion or something you really like me to check out, or you just want to support the channel. Let me keep doing this. patreon.com/JBFmusic. So I've pre-equipped my guitar with my little instant banjo hack. If you want to know how to do that, check out the aforementioned video. But far too much from me as per usual, let's just get into this. Thunderous round of applause before they even started. This level, they're just doing it out the gate. They're not doing the simple stuff. They're going straight for the rolls. This is great. Using it as a drum as well. Okay, cool. I didn't know you could use a banjo as a drum. Like for like, isn't it? Blow for blow. The humour he manages to work into the performances is really impressive as well. Top of the stellar playing. Working in lots of tunes that we recognise. Ooh, Blitzkrieg. Harmonics as well, cool. How he's cramming in this many notes in is quite impressive, isn't it? It's almost like the Django Reinhardt trick. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put the eye up there. Just not to derail this. Some harmonics there as well. And some bending, cool. So it looks like you can use the tuning pegs to bend rather than having to physically move the string, which is incredibly cool. So it's like a... Oh, there we go. Oh, they're harmonizing it. You either have to have the muscle memory completely locked in, or be able to think very quickly. Combination of the two, likely, to follow the chords and not mess up. Very demanding stuff. So harmonizing it a third above, nice. Almost sounds like you know, the Mario from the SNES with how fast it was there. Mario Yoshi's Island, I think. Lovely harmony as well, so tight. Or just them, like, there's no drummer keeping the beat, they're just having to lock in together. It's just not really fair, is it? It's a master of the acoustic guitar in several styles, great on electric, kind of has his foot in jazz as well, and here he's playing the banjo, and I've yet to listen to him on the fiddle or mandolin or any of the other plethora of instruments he played. And I'm led to believe he's just as competent on all of them. Okay, so there's very little I can break down here because the finger picking here is just far beyond anything I can muster. I'm just going to put my hands up and admit that. An interesting thing to note, however, is that this is in a different key from the Deliverance one. The Deliverance one is here. This one being a tone lower. What I can do, something else that I quite enjoy doing, is transposing ideas from different instruments onto guitar and, you know, adjusting as best I can. If you want another example of this, you can check out the Wagaki with Amy Lee of Evanescence Bring Me to Life up there, where I kind of took a Shakuhachi line and tried to organise it for guitar. But here I'm going to focus on the three chords we've got going on. We've got a C, we've got a D, and we've got a G. So I'm going to look at small triads, so that's kind of small three-note chords on guitar that you can use to play around with this sort of chord progression. So down at 75% speed, I've got a fighting chance of keeping up with them at least a little bit. Okay, so this shape here, you can use it over a C7 chord. The next shape I used was here, and you could use that over a G major. Third shape I used was here. And if you think about a big D chord here, I'm just using these top three strings. Final one I went to was another G, which is just the 12th fret here. So you got this shape, this one, and you could go back to that, but this one was closer, so that's what I opted to do. If you wanted to play the C as a C major instead of the dominant 7, you could just use this shape like we did for the D. So if you played them all major instead of dominant 7s, you'd have that here, up to the D, and then there. We could also move this shape and play it for a D. So what we could have is, for example, the C major, the G. Now we can play a D here if we want to keep it on one position. So that's this fret, this one, and this one. Typical finger picking pattern style would maybe be. So to show that with a chord, basically thumb on the G, second finger on the E, first finger on the B. And same idea if you're on the D string here, we could go thumb on the D, first finger on the B, second finger on the B even, first finger on the G. I don't have, you can hear I don't have the speed or fluency these guys do, but that is at least a basis to help you build upon. And if we wanted to play the G, for example, as a dominant chord, instead of playing here, we could just move this note down to here. We could use the same shape we used for C for the D. So if you wanted to play them all dominant, it's just a different sound. And so you'd have something like. Of course, you don't have to finger pick them, you could just do them all at once. Or you could even strum them. Hit up Patreon to support the channel, or if you've got a request, click these videos to see more stuff, hit subscribe to make sure you never miss out on new videos, leave a comment and a like if you feel like doing that, but cheers guys, and I hope you're having a great one.